Hi everybody, I am Ashton Keefe and I am here with Wente Wines, and we are making one of my favorite dishes for entertaining. And it is so easy, but it can be a little intimidating. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys and we're gonna serve it with Morning Fog Wente. So grab your bottle and I'm gonna show you how to make this. So to get started, I have gone ahead and preheated the oven to 400 degrees. And I have 2 Bronzino here because we are making a whole roasted fish to pair with our wine. And most people are really intimidated by this, but it is very easy. So I've got my fish right here. They've been gutted and scaled. So just ask your fishmonger or the person at the fish counter to do that for you, and it can be done in 2 seconds. And then you just go home and you're ready to cook. I also have an oven safe pan. It's pretty big, so make sure it can fit both of the fish in it. And I'm using lemons, olives and thyme, and of course olive oil and salt. So this is what we're going to use to get started, and then I'm also going to use our wine because why not? We're going to drink it and we're going to cook with it. I'm going to season my fish on the inside and on the outside with my salt. So I'm just going to give my fish a nice little sprinkling of salt, and I'm going to make sure I do the inside. Let's do medium-high heat. And I'm just use a little olive oil, and I'm gonna do 2 or 3 gloves around the pan. Super tough filter. So I'm gonna let that heat up. And while that is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and put these over to the side. I'm gonna smash my olives. So I've got my olives just like this, and you guys can see I'm just gonna take my knife and I'm gonna face the sharp part away from me, and I'm just gonna smash my olives. Same thing you would do with garlic. And then I'm gonna slice my lemon. Always citrus with seafood, always, always, always. And it matches the Wente Morning Fog Chardonnay perfectly. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stuff my fish with my lemon. And then I'm gonna take my thyme. Again, you can use any like mild woodsy herb. Rosemary would also work really well. Thyme, I'm going to stuff right in the cavity as well. Let me show you this. So I've got my rosemary and I've got my thyme, and these are ready to go in my pan. Pop them in my pan just like that. And these are going to cook for 3 to 4 minutes aside. And that is it. So I'm going to let those cook. I'm going to actually add a little bit more olive oil because I feel like it needs some. Do it right on top. And I'm gonna cover this just like this. We're gonna let a nice sear happen on the bottom, and then I'm gonna throw the olives in and finish it in the oven. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a handful of olives. I'm just gonna pop them right in there. I'm gonna add my wine, my Wente Morning Fog. That's like a mouthful after you've been cooking. I'm gonna add maybe like a half of a glass. So like a half a cup. There we go. And then I'm gonna stick my pan in my 400 degree preheated oven. It's gonna cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna finish it with the lemon juice. I'm gonna show you guys how to cut into it, and we're gonna have our wine. Okay, let's see if our Bronzino is ready. So this is my whole roasted fish that is gonna go with my Wente Morning Fog Chardonnay, and it's gonna be perfect. So let's see if it's ready. It is nice and hot, bubbly. Take a look at this. Nice and charred on top. I actually popped it under the broiler for just like that crispy skin of the fish. So I'm gonna pop this right here, and then finish this, so you can tell the wine gave you like a nice little beautiful sauce at the bottom, so you can take bread and you can dip it in there, but I'm also going to take the rest of this lemon and just juice it right on top of my fish, just like this. Top lemon. And that is it. So we are pairing this with the Wente Morning Fog Chardonnay, and this has got great flavors of citrus. It's medium bodied. You've got that lemony kind of acidity in the wine. So not only does it go with the lemons within the fish itself, but this wine, the Chardonnay itself, is just a wonderful pairing with any seafood. So this goes excellently with our whole roasted Bronzino, and you can see that took all of like 10 minutes. and you've got this beautiful dish for your guests. So cheers.